gonna have a 10 feet bandage you during the fight. You'll be alright.
Well, if I'm on, so we need to heal her anyways. Rooted in the center. Well, might be the odd heal, but generally a healer from some other island can usually catch you out of that range.
Get a drink real quick.
I'm going to do out directions here in just a second. Yeah, you got about 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, stream is running. Alright, so, raid. Raid will be split up into 2 sections, 2 teams. Each team will be responsible for killing 1 of the 5 islands. And then when that one's dead, they'll go to another one and so forth. The reason we're broken up into teams is because if more than 18 people are on one island at the same time, it will randomly kick a person out, and it will usually kick the person out who the mob is tanking. So, not too many people on one island. Each island has a main mini-boss and a few ads. Zabruk's island is going to be last, so there's 4 other islands. Once all 5 rifts are activated, Zabruk's goes active after 45 seconds. Alright, buff up if you haven't. I'm sure most people have.
Do we take some sort of hit point hit in this zone?
Depending on your progression and how much you've done, you might, yes.
Oh, my maximum hit point is red, and it's showing like way lower number for some reason.
Mine are the same.
In fact, it keeps fluctuating. My total just keeps dropping or rising or dropping or rising.
Is Group 3 on its way, or are they just joining and not joining, or what's going on with Group 3? Anybody know?
Ooh, that's nice. Now it's gone. Now my hit points are back to kind of get their. I don't know what's going on. All right.
Alright, this is probably not doable with what we have.
It's a challenge, but it's still doable.
I agree. Alright, so odd groups go to north, even groups go to west. Wait, sorry, wrong raid.
More dots.
Whatever you do, don't stand next to other people.
Run to the middle.
Alright, so we've got 4 groups. Group 1 and 3 will be team, and group 2 and 4 will be teamed. First island will be Quanos Claymore Island. So, groups 1 and 3. Come over to me.
you pull group 2?
Looks like most people decided portal in instead of standing at the front of the portal.
Oh yeah, don't go actually in. That would be bad. Alright, so Claymore Island, Group 1 and 3 will be doing Claymore Island first. When called, don't do it now, zone in, and we'll be killing that island. Claymore Island mitigates dots, spells, melees, so you'll have to hit hard and do a lot less damage than you normally do. Nothing else crazy, no other major AoEs, not that big a deal. Beat down the ads, eventually beat down the named. That's how you win. No big deal. Alright, groups 2 and 4, come over to me. You will be doing the Salos Drum Island first.
By the way, there's no ads on Island 1 here. Just the one named.
Oh, no ads. Okay, thank you. 2 and 4. Alright, when we call Group 2, Salos Drum Island will be, let's see, at some point a hate lock will be cast, so can we do Fade or Feign Death or whatever to get off of that?
All the mobs that are going to spawn up on Island 2 are mesable and stunnable. They'll spawn every 20 seconds up to a 10 set of ads. Once those 10 are dead, then the portal will be dead.
Okay. Don't have an enchanter. Don't have a bard.
Just get them all.
That's what I'm thinking.
They hit max 8k back at the time that this was current, so they're going to hit for like the next 2 or 3.
Alright. Groups 2 and 4 on Salos Drum Island. There is a frontal AE, so best be meleeing from the back or the side.
I got a 105 Channer I can play instead of my beast.
It's up to you. Would be helpful.
Just go buy that. Come on.
I know, but okay. JP, I got you, man. I love you. I love your enthusiasm. Alright, whichever island gets dead next, I'll call out, but what is it? Island 3 will be Group 1 and 3, and Island 4 down here will be Group 2 or 4. So, even odds makes it easier that you remember where you're at. Okay, so I guess...
How do we know which islands are what? Just so I don't go running. I'm gonna just follow lines, I guess. I guess you know lines. You know this shit.
If you look at the island, basically Group 1 and 3 are at right now, think of this as Portal 1, and then just go counterclockwise as Portal 2, Portal 3, Portal 4.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll skip 2 portals over and go in that one.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Because right now you're standing in front of Portal 2, then, right?
Yep.
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. All right. Do you want me to box my Channer in here too? Just, I'll stop DPSing to use him if you need message, or do you want me to just
You won't need to mez. It'll be easy enough. Whatever tank goes into Portal 3, though, that's on the main boss there, he is perma-rooted in the center, so just aggro and back up each time. Just keep the aggro locked and back up, because he's perma-rooted.
Good to know.
Island 4 is the exact same thing as Island 2 there, just waves of ads. The only difference is, since we're not going to be starting that one right off the bat, by the time you probably zone in, all 10 ads will probably be up.
Alright, anybody that's a healer, anybody that is a healer that can heal, if you're in a group, make sure you've added your other group to your extended so you can keep track of everybody in your 2 groups.
Okay, before we do anything, how do you do that?
You get your extended target up, you right-click on someone in the other group. Right-click on a spot at the bottom of your window or wherever you want it, and say Current Target. And so you can literally add a second group to your list. So if you can heal, it'd be best just do that. That way everybody has everybody on the list.
Les, I'm not sure if they changed this or not by chance, but if I remember right, this guy here on Island 1, what's his name there? Grundle. If I remember right, I think that once he hits like 75%, he warps to like Island 2. And then after he hits like 50%, he warps to Island 3. And then 25% warps to Island 4.
Okay. Nothing says that. I will, well, we can't have more than
It's
18.
changed it.
Yeah, we can't have more than 18 people on a single island or people get randomly booted off to another island, which causes a lot of problems. So, if that happens, we'll play it by ear.
Alright.
Because at worst case, one other group can go in and leave one group not in there, you know? So I'll call that if that ends up happening. Yeah, keep group alive, beat shit down, kill it. We're going to start in 30 seconds.
I think you can be on your island start like once the event before it's even triggered if you want to though.
Alright, zone into your islands. Zone over.
Yes, order. Finally.
Yeah, Mike. Attack. Attack.
Yeah, Myers. Well, fuck her up. Come on, son.
Alright, 10 seconds. Everybody zone over, get shields ready. Here we go. Here we go. Enough of the flavor text. How much EXP for the... Yep. Enough of the flavor text. How much for EXP for the guy on the bike?
That's it, right?
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Somebody else picked that up. And just keep backing up. I forgot, he is perma-rated there too, on Island 1.
Alright.
Just don't back up and fall off the island.
Yeah, don't fall off. To get yourself lined up where your back hits kind of the side of the portal door up here, not the actual portal itself, you'd be set. Just keep holding that back key, really.
Back away from ZB. Back away from ZB. Back away from ZB. Reincarnation faded. You are the eighth. You are the eighth.
By the way, Zeb is active up here on the main island.
Safe. Can return to ZB. Move that.
I don't know if there's a healer that can keep up with some heals on me.
Trying.
Here.
Where are you, Island 2, right?
Here. Back away from ZB.
I will move him close to Island 2.
Back away from ZB.
I can't buff you from here though, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
ZB.
All right, so
Can return to ZB.
are we getting to the next islands, or is this?
1 and 3. Yeah, 1 and 3 might as well head over to Island 3.
Okay.
Again, he's perma-rooted in the center, so do the exact same thing as what you just did on Island 1.
All right,
Back away
2
from
and 4
Island
is
three.
leaving in a minute.
ZB.
Hey, Les, give me a number.
Re-engage ZB.
Gonna stay in this
Can
place?
return to ZB.
Are we leaving?
2 and 4, as soon as you're done, go to Island 4. The last portal over to your right side once you come back out. And same thing there. There will be like 10 ads over there. Pick them up, kill them off.
Away from ZB. Back away from ZB.
To me, if you don't know where you're going.
From ZB. Wait for it.
Big right over red armor
Wait for
over here. Yada yada.
Explosion soon.
Moving Zeb over towards Island 4 for staying in heal range.
Can return to ZB.
We got Zep coming at us. Are we porting in?
Go into
I'm
that
down.
over by Zeb if you're in 2 and 4.
Air's dead.
Okay.
Area's down, getting some heals up here on top for Zeb.
Back away from ZB. Safe to engage. Please. Safe to engage. Safe.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
return to
concentrating.
ZB. Re-engage ZB.
Yeah, what? Yeah, there's no heal, so it's.
Pretty sure we're all
Back
dead.
away from ZB.
well, group 1 and 3 are here.
Back away from ZB.
2 and 4 is about the light.
Re-engage ZB. Safe. Can return to ZB.
Probably should have started on Islands 2 and 4, got the ads as they come rather than all of them at once.
Okay. Well, the write-up doesn't say anything about that, but I'll believe you.
From ZB. Back away.
It's just they come all at different times, right? So if we do Islands 2 and 4, we can get them as they come in periodically like that. Then 1 and 3 islands, they're perma-rooted in the center. So, I mean, we can always go in afterwards. The only problem is Zeb is going to be active up top, so we're going to need to keep the tank up top.
Ooh, okay. Well, we don't have enough healers for that.
Whoever's the healer up top, I mean, you can technically do it because Zeb, I can move him closer to each portal. Like, if I want to stay up on top here and you guys move around, I can move him close to a portal and then have a healer on whatever island still cover me from that range. If they're standing by their portal, they can still reach me on the main island.
All right, so who will be the tank on Zeb? Bell?
Let me stay on Zeb because he is hardest.
Okay.
Left. Your right.
Hey, throw me a number.
And then I would say 2 and 4, same thing again, start on Island 2, but I'd say rest of groups 1 and 3 start on Island 4 instead, just to get off those ads.
All right.
That way you're not dealing with all 10 as soon as somebody zones in and, you know, the first person that zones in gets raped by the things.
Is that what happened? Okay.
Yeah.
So Island 1 is last. Okay.
Yeah, I basically do Island 2 and 4 right off the hop, like grade split up, do those, and then I would say move to Island 3 and get Island 3 down because he does all of his healing shit, and then go to Island 1 after that.
Okay. All right. Well, the raid event has reset. Go ahead and res up.
Now, I can't remember if this is a failure due to the fact that we weren't on everything on a constant. I don't think so, though. But I mean, if it's really needed where it's got to stay on a constant, like you can literally stick a tank on Island 1 and 3 and get the initial aggro, and as long as they just keep backing off, putting their back into the portal every time they get summoned, they pretty much almost don't need a healer.
I'm working on reses.
Thank you.
Is it a thing if you don't damage them also, you won't start summoning?
No, don't summon right off the bat. They summon from 100% on islands 1 and 3, but they are perma-rooted at the center, so if you get your back set up literally at that right point, you can just start throwing out hate and just keep running backwards every time you get summoned in, and you should be fine. Just, again, don't fall off the island, because that'd be bad.
Alright, one more go with this. And if we don't get it, we're going to do a different raid. So.
Rebuff.
Is anyone not rezzed?
I only see the one corpse.
So is 2 and 4 still on Island 2 to start?
2 will be on 2. Yep, 2 on 2, evens on evens. So we're going to be doing, you said what, 2 and 4 or 2 and 3?
2 and 4.
2 and 4, okay. Did were you guys able to do Island 2 without a big deal?
Yeah, no problem at all.
Okay, so cool. You guys stay doing that since you're familiar with it. Groups 1 and 3 will jump down and do Island 4.
Well, 2 didn't die.
Well, 2 died when they switched islands, right?
Yes.
No, it died before because I rest on with a token in our island.
We died when we zoned into 4.
No, I'm telling you right now, Daria died because the lowest one picked up.
Yeah, when a bunch of you guys started coming out already, Zeb was active and he was raping a bunch of you guys out on the main island.
No, he died inside.
Alright. So we've got a tank. So who's on Zeb when he's active?
Teller will be.
Teller?
Crap building mana out here sucks. Do we have an enchanter out here? You want me to bring my enchanter to buff us?
Yeah, go ahead and zone him back out when you're not playing him, though, just because of
No
hectic.
problem.
But yeah, go ahead.
Problem.
I know I'd hate to box this.
I just want to make sure our awesome cleric gets some juice too.
For sure.
Besides, I can't seem to clear 9,000 mana. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, if it's just bouncing up and down on you, just stand up for like 10-15 seconds, then sit back down. Your regen should kick in then.
Send me a tell on your chanter when you're
I'm standing right next to everyone.
Oh, already in it. Okay, cool.
Yep, I'm just gonna bump this up and gate out.
Interrupted.
Okay. Crack first and then go juice.
Yeah, just remember, tanks, once you guys switch islands, make sure that you're the first one going in. And when you switch to islands 1 and 3, those mobs are going to be perma-rooted on that island. So make sure you just grab it and then back up. You won't need half the healing, won't require as much healing, because later on in the event we're going to need a lot more of that healing. So
I'll be right back.
I'm really confused as to what island's what. Could we like replant the banner in front of whatever's number 1 and then go either clockwise or counterclockwise from that?
If you're looking at the dragon, the right one is 4, the left one is 1.
yeah, if you see where I'm standing at right now, basically the 3 o'clock position, that would, or where the banner is now, that's number 1. And then counterclockwise is 2, then 3, then 4.
Hey, coming to the group or to the raid.
Lions is standing on 4.
Yes,
I got it. Yeah, thank you.
that is correct.
Alright, everyone got Kraken haste, right?
Looks like it.
Okay, I'm bouncing out.
Druid skin incoming. Alright, anyone still needing stuff? I'm thinking we are good to go in about 30 seconds. No, give it about a minute. No, give it a minute. We got healers that are still needing mana. About 1 minute.
Do we have to go back to these islands where we murder all these mobs?
Yeah, after the 4 islands are clear like this, Zeb will still basically be active up top. But Lands is going to go active starting on Island 1 again, where that banner is at. And every 25-ish% or something like that, she's going to warp off that island and go to Island 2. And then, you know, another 20 or 25-ish% warp from there, go to Island 3. She does like to do a little charm effect, though, on whoever is the main tank. So who's ever main tanking her as you're going around from Islands 1, 2, 3, and 4, as she's warping around, be prepared to get charmed. Another tank, get ready to pick that thing up immediately after. Again, still only 18 allowed on the island at any given time during that. The rest that are basically still up top that aren't on the islands killing Lance as she's warping around basically should be up here killing Zeb.
Alright, so, okay.
I didn't see a damage hit above 8,000 or above 7,000. The lowest was 2,000. I think you're right about that.
Yeah, they're really small compared to what it used to be when it was max. Now, of course, once you get the actual namers on Islands 1 and 3, I mean, they hit up to 14k max back in the day, probably more around 8 now. But again, you can totally avoid that damage by constantly just backing off and not staying in range, just blasting range aggro on the thing and backing up. After that, though, when Lands does go active, when all 4 islands are down on Island 1, you do have to tank her straight up. She's going to move around the island and stuff, so, I mean, 18 people plus tanks should get right up on top of that immediately and be beating the shit out of her. Casters, though, you guys can stand on the main island. If you're not on it, like on the island, you can stand like on the edge here by like the portal and stuff like that, but not going through the portal. And if the tank on those islands brings it close enough to the edge still, you can cast range from here to that next island. And that goes for islands 2, 3, and 4 as well. So technically you can get more than 18 on the island, they're just not on the island itself. So casters, you can range it from the main island off.
As a ranger, I can.
Now.
Yeah, you can bow shoot as well as ranger. So any kind of range DPS you can actually do, like throwing stuff. I mean, that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff you can do if you're not on the main island itself, or if you're not on the island and you're on the main island, you can do that. As long as the tank on the main island drags it back close enough. But these things go down pretty good, so I wouldn't worry too much about that, because then there's risks of falling off the island.
Yeah. Alright, places. We are ready to go here. 1 and 3 by Island 4. Groups 2 and 4 by Island 2.
Who's the tank going into 1 and hold him until we get 2 and 4 down?
It's not needed. You can do those after the fact.
Awesome.
If I remember right, unless they've changed that as well.
Alright, going in 30 seconds. Last call for information. Anybody have any questions?
Group 2 and 4 in the portal if you're here.
Yeah, you guys can zone in onto your islands.
Zone in.
Once Zeb goes active, I'm going to bring him close to Island 2. Ari, try to keep me up.
And we're starting.
I got you.
I think they want to kill me.
Don't you go dying on me now.
They just want to hug you really tight.
Don't tease me with a good time.
Alright, stand up. Here we go.
Once your guys' islands are done, 1 and 3, go to Island 3, 2 and 4, go to Island 1.
Interrupted.
Zeb is active.
Back away from CB. Back away from CB. Back away from CB. Yes. Re-engage CB. Safe. Can return to CB. Resisted. CB. Back away from CB. Back away from CB. Re-engage CB. Safe. Can return to CB. Interrupted. Gift. Back away from CB. Back away.
2 and 4, out and over one portal.
Over to your left one portal for 2 and 4. Get a tank on there. Again, range that thing. For the tank, keep backing off.
I got him.
We going to,
Res is over on Island 2?
you said go to Island 4?
No, Island 1 for 2 and 4.
That's out and left.
Right where the banner is.
Back away from CB. Back away.
Okay, we're here.
Again, he's perma-rooted in the center, so tank just aggro and keep backing up towards the portal again, and just get, every time you're summoned back in, back up. Groups 1 and 3 over to Island 3, and do the exact same thing there.
Back away from CB. Back away from CB. Back away from CB. Resisted. Safe. Can return to CB. Re-engage CB. Geomantic faded. Move back. Back away from CB.
It's like a couple people in Group 4 still need res.
Do you need us to burn him? Is that what's going on here?
Nope, don't burn. Just take your time. If you're on Borloth, he's going to heal. If you're taking him down too fast, he'll just keep healing himself up. So you just got to keep dealing with that.
You got it.
Once Grundle is down on Island 1, Group 3, or Group 2, you might as well go over and help out on Island 3 with Borloth.
Yes, sir. Means Island 4 or Group 4 stays in the middle.
Group 4 might as well stay in the middle for this. And everybody else that's in the center can basically be working on Zeb during that point.
Group 2, 2 portals to your right.
Right where Zeb's at.
We got Group 4 this time to beat with Zeb.
Yes. And get the Wizard and Zerkers res as well from Group 4.
Less Fibbles. Back away from CB. Back away from CB. Back away from CB. West, Ruby went bye-bye. Recast him. Safe. Can return to CB. Re-engage CB.
And they're shaming now.
Island 4 named is down.
Alright. Basically shove as many people onto Group or Island 1 where the banner is as possible now. Lance is gonna spawn there.
I'll be there tanking. We can only have 18.
So take Lance now. Every 25-ish% or so, she is going to warp to the next island. So then go to Island 2, then Island 3, Island 4.
7 of us on Island 1. 8. Need a couple more.
Need more on there. Lance is coming in now. So get ready.
Yeah, she's here.
Secondary tanks, be ready as well in case the main tank gets charmed. If I remember right, it starts more so on Island 2 than anything.
Can we auto lose aggro?
She's going to auto lose aggro every time that's going to happen, regardless. When she warps, when she charms, anything like that. So
She exploded and killed every one of us.
Yep.
Oh shit, my total bad. I totally forgot. You can't be on the portal until she activates. Each round. Sorry, get rezzed up. We're all good.
It's not possible. She knocked pretty much 10 people off the island.
They spawn, the corpses should respawn up here on the top, so.
Oh, okay, cool. My bad.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
working
no,
on this.
we're all up top.
I'm gonna pull Zeb back a bit because Lance is popping out of the portal a little there.
Plus, your retro is down on someone. Let's get corruption.
My staunch's recovery's up, so I can go directly back in. I just need somebody with some mana with me.
Away from CB.
Yeah. I would say right now, take your time, work on Zeb for those that are up, and get everybody else rezzed and buffed as much as possible.
Move
Don't go back in there. Right now, Lance is going to keep warping out here and probably summoning my ass somewhat back down there because she's still active right now, so.
Safe. Can return to CB. Move back. Re-engage CB. Move away from latest. Move away. Delusion fading. Safe. Engage latest. Delusion fading. Back away from CB. Back away from CB. Back away from CB. Delusion fading. Re-engage CB.
Just keep rezzing and buffing as much as you guys can.
Your corpse is off-world.
Left. Your black hole.
Or banner right back in if you can. If you can't get your corpse right now. You can always res after.
Safe. Can return to CB. Move back. Interrupted.
Yep, looks like we can't get any of these corpses, so if you die, you're just going to have to go to Guild Hall and banner back in. We can't res anybody.
Safe. Engage latest.
I keep working on Zeb though, because we technically can kill him right now and not have to worry about him while we're doing this next phase anyways with lands. And it makes it that much easier because then literally after we finish lands on Island 4, Zeb will basically kind of do his little activated thing again, and then lands will do theirs, and we'll have to tag team them. And we'll work on Zeb the entire time while keeping lands up. So don't even look at lands the entire time when they're both active on the main island.
Interrupted. Move away from latest. Move away.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Back away from CB. Back away from CB. Back away from CB.
Yeah, everybody needs a corruption cure.
Less fitness. Resistant. Resistant. Good. Re-engage CB.
Gazrin needs Gazrin's almost dead.
Let's get corruption.
I'm trying.
Thank you.
Cured. Get a corruption cured. Safe. Can return to CB. Move back.
Zeb should despawn here pretty soon. I think he despawns at a certain point here. I don't think we actually fit. Yeah, we don't kill him yet. So he will despawn here at a certain point.
Thanks for the save. I'm burning S.
Move away from latest. Move away.
Stellar's down. Need a tank up on Zeb.
Interrupted.
I was summoned right to Lannis.
Corruption cured. Charm.
Yeah, I couldn't pull aggro off her because I'm constantly getting something back to Zeb. Somebody else is going to end up with it on them from land now, so be careful of that. There, you got mana?
No, I'm dead.
Popping epic.
Move away from latest. Move away. Lord Barbara needs a corruption cured. Charm.
I had lands. She's free.
Safe. Engage latest.
Yeah, don't face Zeb. Otherwise, we're gonna get charmed.
And rank ready needs a corruption cured. Charm.
we're kind of not doing this in the exact right order, but
Get corruption cured. Get a corruption cured.
lands is up, so.
Interrupted. Teller needs a corruption.
I think that's probably going to be a wipe, though.
Move away from lady.
So Zeb's hit points are locked.
No, he's still going down. He will actually stop attacking here at low HP.
Should we just be disengaging or what?
No. But we're stalling out. Too many people down.
Reincarnation faded. You are the ape. You are the ape. The higher use of corruption cured.
The hardest part that we're having right now is that we just don't have the healing ability to
All right,
keep
wipe it up.
I mean, with
Yeah.
one healer, it's...
Too much. I don't even have mana to heal, and I'm dead again.
Yep, wipe it
That
up.
was a solid go, though. I mean, we were almost at the end there. I mean, just finish Zeb off there, run around, kill lands on the 4 island. Then it's just the 2 of them on the center island.
Yeah, I don't think we can do it with that. We need more healers.
Yep. That's okay. Wipe up, get your reses. Let the event
That was a
reset.
triple healer. I mean,
I'm messed.
Kind of cool though.
When it's
For-
reset, I'll zone back in and res.
for only having one cleric and a druid and a couple of chamois for healing, and then a couple of pallies, bomb and heals too. I mean, that was actually really solid.
Did we survive?
No, it was a wipe.
Well, I mean, yeah. I just mean some of us were fighting and then it reset while we were fighting.
Yeah.
We are gonna do this event. We're gonna do a different event. We got plenty of time. We got room for another event.
Hey, you res incoming.
Substance is doing the chicken dance on my screen.
Yeah, mine too.
Getting down. You want us to get out of here?
Get rezzed. We're gonna do the. Oh no, tell her I appreciate the heads up on that. The mechanic stuff that I was not aware of, that I was planning on learning as we go. But yeah, no, that helped a lot. I was anticipating David being here like a half an hour late, but he is not here, so we'll see. So we can do the Neriac 4th Gate, House of Thelix next. Because that just requires two tanks and healers for him, so.
Okay then. Should I gate the guild lobby? Or the Breaker Guild Hall?
Yeah, we're going.
Yep, once you're rezzed, we're going to head to Neriac 4th Gate. You
So
can
can
go
we
to,
just go down here from the obelisk and then
Yep.
in the Neriac?
yes, sir.
Oh, that's only if you're attuned, right?
Everybody's res.
There is that restriction, yes.
Okay. Because this character is new, I didn't get a chance to attune this one yet. The other option is which way to run?
Neriac.
It won't let us out.
Following the Grand Guild will attack.
Oh, that's right, the portrait. Right, and then we just run into the 4th gate area.
Yes,
Target Zeb and say leave. That'll take you back to the regular void zone. Then you can zone out.
Just remember, if your banner didn't know, it's going to force you back to plane of knowledge. If you say leave to Zeb, that is.
Alright, so for the next mob, it's basically there's two mobs. They don't have to be balanced. We got to kill them both. They both have AoEs, so it's best if we keep them somewhat separated from each other. If they get too far apart, they do tether and leash, but it's a more or less spank and tank with AoEs to deal with.
I'm doing some buffs here in the guild hall.
This one from Knoxville? Or Prince?
Prince Tara Thex,
Okay.
Houses of Thelix, or Thex. Anyone not rezzed yet before I drop the DZ? What's the command again to drop everybody from the DZ?
Slash kit p space exp.
Perfect, thank you. Alright, heading to fourth gate.
Where are we meeting at 4K?
If you go to print, stay ready to zone into the instance.
Follow me, yeah.
I'm gonna top off my mana before we hop. I don't know what's happening on the other side.
Yeah, I need to end it. Let's see. Well, also, you kind of need a dark elf mask if you want to go talk to the prince.
What happened?
Mr. Lenz. Mr. Lenz walked up to him and said hello.
I just saw his pet disappear. You know, just like what the hell just happened?
He just went up and said hi, and Prince just whacked him.
Yeah, you need to be a dark elf apparently.
Yeah, you do.
Well, you don't have to. You spam ready as you're running towards you.
He is a angry creature, that one.
Right, not very friendly.
Yeah, that's wise. Do it, you know.
Do we have a clicky to get the fourth, or because I'm not attuned?
Yeah, you can use a portrait in the Grand Guildhall. There's a rather large ogre woman you can click on.
Oh,
You gotta
okay,
be a
one.
dark elf illusion, guys.
Yeah, those things to be dragged and rest somewhere.
3 more for a banner.
Yeah, I'm coming in.
Everybody get zoned in that you can. Banner should be down here momentarily. Do we have enough for banner yet? I'm just zoning in.
One more.
Plus we got 11 in here now.
12 for banner.
Oh, I thought it was 10. Jesus. All right.
Sadly, 12.
It's really just a like a 2-minute run from Guild Lobby, or Guild Hall, guys. It's from the portrait. Click your find button. Select 4th gate.
One more person.
Yeah, I tried running there, but I got smacked.
By who?
Prince Tara.
Yeah, if you're not as a dark elf or you don't have the ability to change to a dark elf, he will kill you, not talk to you.
Well, I can, if anyone's in the Grand Guild Hall, I can give you an illusion to turn you into a dark elf so you can run over there.
Yep, we're going to need that.
As long as you have a persistent illusion AA bot, I can turn you guys into dark elves. You guys want it, Mr. Angry? And stuff? Can you put Savitar in his group?
Who am I doing? They're not in the raid yet.
Right, yeah. SAVITAL.
Send me a tell. Send less W a tell, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you put me in the group, or does Mr. Angry need it, or who needs the illusion?
What group do you need me to put you in?
Mr. Angry doesn't have a group at all right now.
Well, okay, then stick me in a group with him or something, so at least I can give him an illusion.
Okay, remember, send less W tell if you need an invite or you need to be DZ'd or whatever.
I'm sorry, I can send it again.
No, what Savior is in the raid. What group am I sending you to? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
One for a second. Okay, he's a dark elf. Well, that means the illusion.
Hey, as long as you get one person here, it doesn't matter, because after that, we'll have the banner.
Okay, well, I just illusion Mr. Angry. I don't know who else I need to illusion again. there in a minute. I'm just going to run myself there so we can have the 12.
You're gonna run there, so there'll be a banner down.
There will be soon. We just need one more person. Next person to zone in gets a happy treat.
All right, cool. I've been having a problem with my keyboard enter button, so I'm having a hard time typing anything. And I'm still in the Grand Guild Hall.
Alright, I'm zoning into 4th gate right now. I'll be in the raid area in a second. Just give me a minute here.
You guys back to the treats. What about the rest of us that are already here? Start passing out the treats.
I'm glad you asked.
Whoa, Les, put your robe back on, not them kind of treats.
I was just actually wondering about that. What kind of treats are we talking about? Are we talking 18 plus treats or what?
Check your cursors.
Reach rounds aren't gay if you're not looking.
Or if your eyes are closed, yep. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Zoning into the raid now. You kicking people out of the raid?
No. Not me.
Banner's down.
I'm seeing them drop like flies.
Oh, he kicked the group of AFKers that didn't show up.
I did not kick them. They kicked themselves.
Well, hey, good for them. About time.
Okay, you want me to get rid of the enchanter now that we got the banner down?
It's up to you. This fight here, you can totally box if you want to.
Okay, what do you want the enchanter's role to be in this?
Tash, slow, DPS.
DPS? Okay.
Well, hell, if we can box, I got like 14 accounts to log in. Hold on.
Yes.
Isn't that? Yeah, I've done this one before.
So this one's relatively straightforward. You got two bosses. They're up there front. The two different things. They need to be killed at the same time, tanked at the same time. They're leashed and tethered together. If they get too far apart, they go crazy and do stupid stuff. Keep them somewhat together, but not right next to each other, because we don't want to have to deal with both of their AoEs by the same people. So we're going to split up into two parties. Half of them take off one, half of them take on the other. Pretty much everybody can kill both of them, so throw your dots on both of them. It doesn't matter. Just don't be like standing right next, like don't stack the mobs on top of each other.
Hey Les, you don't have to actually balance these ones.
Nope.
You can burn down Bone Crusher first and then go after the other dude.
Sure. Yeah, don't worry about balancing them. We can kill one, then the other. Doesn't make any difference.
It's actually better off to kill Bone Crusher first, because he's the one that's going to constantly spawn out those little fucking
Lightning clouds.
lightning clouds that'll chase people around, and then you got to run away from the raid. So the quicker you get him down, the better.
Cool.
So it's actually better off if the raid actually, full raid, just straight up on Bone Crusher first, get him down ASAP.
That is also how I've always done this one.
Okay, sounds good. Then everybody on Bone Crusher. Reminds me
I'll keep Devourer over to basically where he kind of is on the side here with his ads. And once you guys are done Bone Crusher, give you guys more room to move and maneuver and keep him out of horror range and shit like that. And then you guys can go over for Devourer after.
Okay.
Anyone missing any buffs?
Yeah, I'm missing all the time.
Alright. But I'm gonna do the enchantment cost real quick.
That would be awesome. If I recall, the wizard should be, I mean, all the AE DPS should be able to do, or range DPS should be able to stand up on a rock and just burn them out.
Just watch if your name gets called for the lightning. They're extremely slow on moving, though. So, I mean, it's not like you gotta run right away or anything like that. Just watch whichever lightning is coming around towards you. They're extremely slow on moving for the lightnings.
Yeah, and you just take them away.
Yep. And then Devour, he's going to constantly spawn adds at percentage base. So, again, people just, other tanks be ready for those adds to pick them up and kill them off.
Alright, who's tanking Bone Crusher? We got a tank rotation going. Someone want to help me out with that?
Lins, why don't you take, Lions, take Bone Crusher.
I chipped the nail earlier.
Les, are you staying in range distance?
Come again?
Are you going to be ranged, or are you moving in for some reason?
Where should we tank them best? Help me out.
Realistically, right where they're standing is exactly where they are.
Okay.
If you see Devour, he's got a hell of an aura on him. Everybody else should pretty much pile up pretty much on Devour and just burn the shit out of him real quick. I mean, full out burns right off the hop. Get Devour down ASAP. Once Devour is down, move over to Nightmare. Again, range more on Devour due to the fact of his nasty little aura. You see that purple aura that's constantly around him. Range that, tanks be ready on the adds that are going to constantly spawn out of him. Other than that, kill adds, back on Namer. They're HP based for when those adds are going to spawn.
So when ads spawn, get off the named and kill the ads. Got it.
Yep. Lions, take Bone Crusher. I'll stay on Devour. I just need at least a healer over here with me on Devour on the rock behind Devour. Ranged, you're fine if you want to range Bone Crusher as well. It doesn't really matter. Just burn right off the hop, get him dead immediately, then everybody else on to Devour. But make sure that you range Devour. Melee that aren't going to, if you're going to come into range, watch your own health, because that aura is still a bit nasty and it will chew you down. So make sure that if you are coming into Devour's range for melee attacking, make sure that you are watching your own HP on that one too. Other than that, Bone Crusher first, then Devour. Kill adds that spawn out of Devour, and then back on Devour, and kill, win, we win.
Alright, this is your 30-second warning. Tank rotation and healers good?
Everything's good. Lions, take it first, though, and, I don't know. Vampira, be ready next, I guess.
Okay.
Alright,
Especially
tanks.
if Lions has...
Let's get a 10-second countdown whenever you guys are ready.
Oh, who's ever triggering between Queen or King when they're going to talk to them, you have to be in Dark Elf form, by the way, too. It's a triggered event from Queen or King, so tanks that are on your mobs, just be ready a quick aggro as soon as they trigger it.
Yeah.
Ow!
So, are you starting this year or what?
Do you need me to start this? Who am I talking to?
King's on your side over there. If you talk to him, or Queen on my side behind Devourer, either or you can talk to, but you got to be in Dark Elf Illusion.
All right, starting it now. You guys ready?
Good to go.
Good.
There we go.
Everybody burn Bone Crusher down ASAP.
Resisted. Not targeted on us. Run away. Let's run away from the race. Let's run away from the race. Get away from your quickly. Resisted. Run away from the race. Safe to return.
Grotbogger, you run away.
Run away from the race.
Remember, those lightning guys that are coming towards you, they're extremely slow.
Safe to return to race. Safe to return.
How long do we have to go away?
You'll have to go away. The lightning is extremely slow. It lasts for a while. I wouldn't worry about running too much unless you see the lightning coming towards you. I mean, they are crawling pace slow, like baby crawling towards you, slow.
Safe to return to race. Friends. Run away from the race. Light energy pulse. The amendment stated. Please run away from the race.
Energy pulse after Ren's.
Our DPS keep pushing Bone down.
After someone exploded me.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of dead.
Yeah, it's lions.
John ended up trying to keep aggro off Mr. Angry.
Safe to return.
Burn him down, guys. You got this.
Keep pushing them. I'm probably gonna need a few more heals. I'm dotted up here pretty bad on Devour.
Run away from the race.
And I've got ads now too. Finish off Bone, and then guys get over here ASAP. Remember, the aura on this guy is nasty, so do not stay in the aura melee.
Alright, get on Devour. Range DPS him if you can.
You can come in range, but remember, those ads are going to come at HP % base, so every time those ads spawn, make sure you guys are on those ads, getting them down.
Safe to return to race. Safe to return to race. Yes. Less safe to return. Quicker. Run away from the race. Safe to return to race.
Kill the ads.
Lions, be ready to back me too, in case.
I'm right.
What's the lightning doing? Following us still?
Yes, it will. It's very slow, so again, just be careful of it. Watch out for it. Looks like I'm gonna be getting it here too.
Kill the ads.
I got the ads.
Again, if you're in range, do be careful because that aura is still nasty. Doesn't mean you can't, just
kill the ads.
Watch your own HP.
Back on him.
What's with the queen right there?
It's just the NPCs, the event.
Kill the ads.
Just hanging out.
Your black wolf activated. Resistance. Run away from the race.
On the named.
Safe to return.
Sorry, all main defensives are down. Should be back up in about 30 seconds for a lot of this.
Kill the ads. Much better on those ads, guys. Excellent. Kill the named.
Do another burn.
Interrupted. Substance that run away.
Kill the ads.
Safe to return to race.
Beautiful. Back on the named. Any other surprises?
That's it for the event. Adds a namer. Let's try to get some of these people rezzed up if we can. So if you guys get some type of res or, you know, some res potions, loyalty gunner, something.
Safe to return to race. Interrupted.
Ads.
Still tired away from the race.
I'll res you as soon as I can.
Go now. Or flash run.
Last set of ads. All right. Any dots we need to worry about keeping cured?
No, it was just that aura.
Okay.
And now it's gone. So what'd you
Res
get?
up.
I'm just looking for corpses.
I got the tell, but no res.
Your body was out of range, sorry.
Oh, all the corpses jumped over to the banner here.
Yep, got the second one, thank you.
Thanks for the res.
Your black wolf has faded.
That royal emblem's got a really cool picture to it.
Actually, yeah, that's an upgrade for me, actually.
And in case anyone's wondering, the captured essences at the top there, they are for the rank 3s.
For the what?
Rank 3 spells.
Can we roll on the leather
What
one?
level?
Alright, all loot will be done in the advanced target window. Don't think there's enough officers on right now to do that loot council thing anyway. Yeah, there's a few. What do you guys want to do? Just loot council, or do you want to just agree to roll off the advanced?
Roll it.
Yeah, I don't think anything's real significant.
Okay.
Rolling on what?
Advanced loot. Do you guys see the...
I see that, but okay.
there's a few things that are kind of cool.
What's the cool stuff?
Put it in my house.
I love Steve.
Is that it for the rates tonight, Les?
Well, it is almost 9 o'clock, so yes, that is going to do it. Unless someone had a 15-minute raid they wanted to do or needs help with something, I don't think there's anything else we're going to do tonight.
Oh, crush bone. Crush bone.
Crush bone. You need Ambassador Divin.
Oh, English. Let's go to English.
I don't think so, Tim. Dude, if the raids for the anniversary were there, I would totally do Tower Frozen Shadow just because it would be awesome to do. But they're not up now, are they? All the anniversary stuff is gone.
Joking.
Yep.
Yeah, missed it by a day.
Well,
oh well.
Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
Very welcome.
Cheers.
Thanks for taking the time putting it together. We all appreciate it. I just want to say that.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks.
And we did it with one cleric.
And an incredible cleric at that.
Yeah, you guys honestly should be pretty proud of that, especially with the Void. Like, I've never seen a guild with so few players and like very few healers actually even come close to getting that far. A couple more healers and that thing is down without a problem. And again, very sorry that I totally forgot about not being on the island on that next phase when Lance goes active because she blows up the island first. Otherwise, we still might have had that.
Alright, loot's being random to one at a time, guys. Make sure you got your boxes checked. Alright, the legs are rot. Alright, legs are rot. That's all the loot. Congrats everybody. Definitely cool. No, I'm impressed. The healers, you guys did awesome. There was like what, one druid healing the main tank the whole time? That was pretty good. Anybody wants to get an EXP group going? Let's go ahead and do stuff like that.
How do we turn these essences into spells?
If you look at the if you look at the lore tab on it, there's an NPC. You will be turning it in Tainted West Karana. The NPC you're looking for is Requisitioner Shillen. It's a raid NPC merchant, rank 3 spells. And it's over by the Sucre spot by all the vendors in Tainted West Karana.
Cool beans, thanks.
And every class only needs 3. Alright, anyone want to say any last words before I end the live stream?
Baba Booey!
I had fun.
Cool deal. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. So Dave is on.
Really good job.
So just to give you guys a heads up, Got is in Louisiana visiting Nylene. That's why Nylene and Got were not here today. They thought they would be able to make it, but apparently they were having internet issues. see. Yeah, I'm gonna lead raids as long as we can, even if we're doing older stuff. If you know, I'm not gonna not do raids. I'm gonna try to always do something. So
That's awesome.
Yep, well, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.
thank you very much for showing up. Appreciate it.
Well, anybody need a cleric and a warrior?
Yeah, you know someone that wants to join the guild?
I was referring to grouping up, but
I know you were.
if I'm still working on getting a few more over here if I can possibly swing it.
Yeah, I'm up for a group. What do you got in mind?
Yeah,
I don't know.
along too.
I don't know. What do you guys need? I'm good from everything from ROS down, so.
Well, show me something in ROS. I ain't been there much.
Shadow Knight will come along and help you guys if you want a little extra.
We get some DPS rolling and stuff like that. We could probably do the HAs.
Sure. Sinless WTL. Let's do this. You want to be group leader here? Or you want me to?
No, don't matter to me. I'm still waiting for Ari to get back. My son's having a sleepover tonight, and she's just down to say goodnight to him.
You know, I wouldn't mind doing End of Empire.
Into the Fire? What's that from?
It's ROS, but...
Yeah, Substance, you need that, too.
Sorry.
Says you forgot to loot the tooth.
I know Cobra's not on, and God War's not on.
You don't need them.
Right?
If you want in, I'm thinking that we've probably got room, so.
Alright, I'll look it.
Yep, Sinless WTL. I'm here. I'm ready.
You can invite Yazrin if you need him.
None of these events are actually that tough, so.
I got an hour.
Alright, who's coming with the ROS group? Send less WTL. Throwing out invites right now.
Ari should be sending you a tell in a minute. I think she just got back.
I'm logging in Substance.
Now, the only hard part about this one, honestly, is End of Empire, because if you have yet to complete your EOK group progression, They're all the green Sarnax, which have the nasty little aura thing. You're going to get smoked by the entire time if you're in range of them. Which is going to make that event really tough. So, who all in this group hasn't completed that?
I've got all.
I haven't completed anything.
So Les W has done all the missions, but none of the quests.
Let me look up the quest real quick, so that way, or the achievements, so that way I can link it off.
Because, yeah, if you're needing any of the progression tabs, I don't have any of the progression stuff. We just did all the missions.
Nobody ever lets me play, so I haven't done anything.
That one that I just linked in Guild, Essence of the Dragon 1. So if you click on it and then go to View Mine, that will kind of show you. You
Nope.
technically need that. Oh.
Nope.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so that means myself, Aries, Substance can handle that. Ooh, that would be really tough with just 3 of us. Well, not to say that it can't be done with you guys. It's just that you guys are gonna really Les. You're gonna have to do a lot of group healing, keeping up on direct target healing and shit, because you guys are gonna take a lot of damage throughout that fight too.
Can we finish? What do we need to do to get Essence of the Dragon 1?
To get Essence of the Dragon 1, basically you got to complete progression. If you go to EQ Resource, the progression lines on through EOK, basically you got to complete all that. So you could do that, but you have to do all of the. I think it's all the not. I don't think it's the Merc tasks. There might be a couple of Merc tasks, but
probably all the parts.
It's mostly the part tasks that you have to complete.
Yeah, no mercenary tasks.
I didn't think there was any Merc tasks in that. And I think Chardock, is the only split one where you only have to complete the first 3 or something. It takes a bit, but I mean, if you're going to raid the higher end content, unfortunately, as soon as you hit EOK, I mean, you pretty much need all of this kind of stuff, because any green Sarnak, you're going to get damaged like crazy on. And unfortunately, that also follows into ROS, because there's still the green Sarnaks on ROS, so you still need Essence of the Dragon 1.
Do we want to work on any of the progressions, partisan stuff?
Yeah, we certainly can. Although I still think, we could do that right after. I still think that we can, for sure, we can at least do the 2. But I think that we could probably still pull off this. Ari with her group heals and stuff, and Les, you can heal as well.
Yep.
We can probably still pull that Essence of the Dragon off, or the Empire event. I still think we could pull it off. You guys might have to stand back a little bit further, and keep each other up kind of thing, but I think we should still be able to pull it off if you guys just assist and kill off these mobs. It's not that hard of an event.
I'm up for trying.
Yeah, might as well give it a shot. We'll do the other 2 real quick first, I guess.
Heck, we did Demiplane, or not Demiplane, Dreadspire Keep without the blockers at one point.
Yeah, this one hurts a lot more.
Yeah, this one's a lot worse.
This one is 3 or 4 ticks and you're going to be dead, so. But, it's not that you can't heal through it. You honestly can. It's just the difference is, and you can also avoid it technically if you stay back far enough. But the problem with that event is that you also can't stay back too far, because there's these dragon totems that kind of line the outside of it, and if you run outside of that, it's a death touch. Because there's also meteors that are going to come down in a certain phase, and there's 3 clickies that we've got to hand out, and 3 people in the group have to do the clickies in the dead center of them. Now, in the group content, it's not as big of a deal, and everybody does need Levy. But it's not as big of a deal. Generally, we can kind of heal through that kind of stuff, so I still think we can get through it.
Which one y'all want to do first?
Let's start with something easy. Let's just go to Fell Foliage and OT first. Get a little warm up in.
I've got the banner. or the portal. Hang on.
I just set it to over there.
Oh, okay. Alright, well hold on to that then.
My chanter needs full foliage. I wonder if we can.
Mangry, you are not in this chat.
Where'd you go?
Hey, Harley, there you are. Alright, we just take the time-space dimensional yeah, take the guild dimensional portal to over there. The Stargate.
Alright.
Alright, let me give you a little bit of rundown on this because we're going to have to do this a little bit different than what I'm normally used to. We're going to spawn a mob, a little cacti mob. When he spawns, we're just going to beat him down. As soon as he dies, there's going to be two mobs that spawn up. One's going to be a burgeoning, and one's going to be the main raid boss. It's got a DS, so again, be careful on killing yourself if you're a melee. We're going to kill the burgeoning first, and then we're going to start working on the cacti. And I mean, don't be afraid, go full out burn right off the hop. Now, what we got to watch out for is sproutings. He's going to shoot out little pods that are going to be somewhere around us nearby. Those pods there, as soon as they pop, everybody has got to be on those things instantly and killing them extremely quickly. And as soon as it's dead, straight back onto the neighbor. And we gotta do that until it's dead. Now we gotta be quick enough too, though, on that kind of stuff, because the reason being is that if there are too many ads up at any given point, Namer will HP lock. So this is kind of a good test for the next event to see where we're at.
Permanently or until ads drop?
Until enough ads are down. But
okay.
Unfortunately, ads are going to constantly be on the exact same timer, so if we start to stall out because of DPS-wise, we're going to get overrun and we'll end up dying. And it's just quicker and easier at that point to literally drop the mission, keep doing it until literally it kicks us, and then we'll have to give it a shot again, or maybe have to switch up how we're doing it. But DPS is critical and crucial on this. Well, actually, DPS is critical and crucial on absolutely everything because DPS rules all, so.
Alright, so I've got a mission here. Where am I heading to?
Okay, if you go into OT, just from OT, what you're looking for is that hold to Lannis, whatever the fuck, I don't know.
Holtanis, like Crayon X?
Carl X.
Yeah, look for that and say ready. And then once you zone in, you're going to come into the building that you're facing, and then come straight to me on the map.
If I get all that already, can I just start randomly killing stuff?
No need to. Back here at me, there's absolutely nothing we got to worry about. It's the reason why we pull it back in and we spawn it back here rather than out in the field, because you can get randomly tossed by the Namer here, which could toss you into ads, and then we got to deal with more ads than what we need to.
Alright, can I try and kill you for a minute?
You're welcome to try.
Just kidding.
I got no problem in trying to duel, so.
Dude, I've yet to lose a duel.
I'm a wizard. I lose them all.
Dude, I got runner-up on Druid Best of the Best.
It should worse on players.
I haven't lost too many duels even being as a warrior, so.
I will meet you in the arena after this.
My resistance here is so high with everything. I mean, I don't get hit by very often. But there are certain players I definitely don't like going up against, like a Pally, for example. Oh, no. Never duel Pally. Bards are bad too because they'll just run forever and I can not catch them. Although I can catch them on my mount because my mount is actually faster when they can run, so. Ever since I got the ROS raid mount, that one helps because they can only run at 85% velocity on part speed. With my mount, I can run at 95%.
Dude, the raid mount is 95 velocity.
Technically, no. It's 85% velocity, but any trick with a mount, you know how if you run straight in a line, okay, your velocity
yeah, I'm
will be
83.
at whatever percent. But if you hit strafe at the same time, right, your strafe button at the exact same time, it will up it by 10%.
Yeah, I know. So normal velocity mount is 75. So you're saying the normal velocity of the raid mount is what?
85. Same as part speed.
Sick. That's awesome.
Let me find it here. Harry's got it.
I gotta get me one of them.
It's from the end raid event of ROS. Off of Talendor. Oh, Jesus. Now I gotta remember what the hell bag
I still gotta get me one of those. I don't care where it's at. That just means it's a challenge.
That's it.
Alright, who wants to level my 100 Yadrin on FE so I can get a raid copy?
I mean, I can help power level somebody. That's not an issue. But I can only get you to about 75. Then it's like, nope.
Alright, so just to recap on this one here. I'm going to spawn this guy by spawning a Scion thingy here, and it's going to spawn the first mob. Again, don't do anything special on the first mob at all. As soon as it's dead, the namer is going to spawn plus a burgeoning. Kill the burgeoning immediately, and then work on the namer immediately. But I need somebody constantly keeping an eye out, because what's going to happen is these... You'll see it when I spawn it, but they look like... little sushi.
On the ground.
Yeah, they look like sushi. And they're going to spawn anywhere in this kind of vicinity of where we basically are. So keep an eye out for those. As soon as they spawn... Actually, you know what? Let's do this differently. Fuck that. Forget the sushis. Kill the burgeoning. Beat down the namer like there's no fucking tomorrow. An ad is going to spawn. As soon as that ad spawns, I'll pull it into us, beat down the ad, and then go straight back to the namer.
Okay.
Always ads then namer, because the more ads that are up, the namer will HP lock, and we have to stay ahead on those ads very, very quickly. So make sure that you guys are constantly on that namer. Or constantly on the ads, and then get right back on the namer. So high-end DPS, make sure that you guys are going through everything, you know, short terms as they come back up.
Okay.
Alright, let's get buffs finished up here. I'm guessing they're probably pretty close.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm gonna go two-hander on this as much as possible.
So there's something about a damage shield. Does the mark thing negate the damage shield?
Not on this, no. So watch yourself on that. The namer casts basically a damage shield, so watch yourself on that. Plus the ads can have it as well, so be careful. These are cactuses that we are attacking, so they technically have a damage shield. So watch your guys' selves on that. Again, it's not a hard event. Just like any given raid, always adds the namer, and keep up DPS as high as possible.
So Blues Rift and B, watch me for the changes and try to keep up.
That's right. Go Marty. Alright, spawning. Alright, take a second for this thing to grow. As you can see, it's slowly growing on the floor there.
That's what she said.
That's alright.
Damn it, I hate sushi.
Alright, so remember, nothing special on this first guy. He's just kind of more the placeholder. As soon as he dies, the namer's going to spawn and a burgeoning. Kill the burgeoning immediately first, then kill straight on the namer with full burn running. So, speed this guy down, nothing special. Alright, burgeoning and namer coming as soon as he dies, so be ready for those. Here we go. Kill that burgeoning first. Alright, straight on Cacti. Get it down ASAP. Do as much damage as humanly possible right here because we're going to get another ad coming shortly. As soon as that ad pops and comes in, I will pull it up on me, make sure that we're on that ASAP. There's our renegade. Kill that. Back on name. Paired full up. Get that.
Mangry damage shielded himself.
Yeah, he is.
I got his res.
Thank you.
Burgeoning up again. And we're going to see another ad right soon with this thing. Back on Cacti till the next one. Next ad incoming right soon. Oh, trust me, I've seen groups that can't even get close to even doing what we're doing right now, so forget the other ad. Just stay on Cacti. Finish it off. Nice job, guys.
Nice.
And we got green thumb. Look at that. Now you guys just need brown thumb and atrocious, and you get all the achievements from this event itself. Come back out to Hort again. Where are you zoned in at? That's where the chest is. was really well done.
Got some good DPS here.
I did 30 million on the cactus.
Nice dog, too.
I'll put in for that AUG. Be a greedy bastard. What's the
Oh, and
shoes
that-
for?
The scaled touched is for making the new boot gear, like for the boots for ROS group gear. Which actually, trust me, if you're using EOK stuff, even EOK raid gear, this is better. The ROS group gear is better than the EOK raid stuff. And that piece of a medallion, you guys are going to want to start collecting those if you're going to start making a push to try to start working on your progressions and stuff like that, because that's part of the VP key.
Are we doing Skyfire first or Morrowind first?
Now let's do Skyfire next. We'll do that one next. I know that's tough with the green con dudes, but or the green Cymax, but I think we can do it.
So who wants the AUG? Who needs the AUG?
I greeted it just in case, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, I pass on everything.
I like that AUG. It's nice.
Mangry, you need that?
You guys would be surprised at what drops in these things, hence the reason why you guys should constantly run these things every chance you possibly get. And not to mention the fact that all of these, in turn, give you those as alt currency. If you look at your alt currency window, it's the Bathazib trade gems. You want as many of those as possible, because the fact is that those slot 5 AUGs that you can get, bad example on that one. That's my raid one.
Mangry, you want that AUG, yes or no? I'm thinking that's got to be an upgrade for you.
Oh, I'd say.
What's up with it? What's going on?
Mr. Mangry, do you want a 45 AC, 400 hit point mana endurance, 15 heroic dex, and agility AUG?
Yeah, always.
If you guys look at those gems that I just linked, that scaled touch stuff, that's the agility gem. 45 for heroic agility. All of those gems, depending on what you're looking at, is 45 heroics. They're stackable. You can turn around and literally put every piece of your gear with those types of gems, with those bath gems that you're getting from these.
The scaled touched ones?
Yes.
It's horrible
They're not
AUG. I
lore.
don't know what you're talking about, dude. That thing is horrible.
They're not lore, so you can really turn around and up your heroics with that. Trust
Get
me, I've
something
run
like
these-
that.
I think I've run these missions a couple of 100 times at least, so... Not to mention the 12-man VP raid, which is really fun to do, because it's an exact mirror copy of the final raid in ROS.
Would you kick everybody from the task, sir?
Sure. You can also say leave to Hork here. I was just waiting till the chest was done. But yeah, once say leave to him, and then we're just literally going across from where we zone out from here at into the next little building for the next event.
And obviously, in order to request these, I would need to have the progression for the zone done for the partisan.
Yes.
Well, thanks y'all for bringing me along on some of this progression stuff.
No worries. Substance can also request all of these too. So.
I like substance.
Yeah, Lucinium is the last progression zone I was a part of.
Oh, I hated Scorched Woods progression.
Plus your retro is down.
I mean, I'm two missions away from completing everything in Darkened Sea.
Well, I think that's kind of the difference. I mean, for you guys, it's not imperative. I mean, you guys are on a different pace than what we're at for our guild on live, right? Because, I mean, live, we're always pushing, we're raid. Like, that's all we are, is a raid guild, absolute first and foremost. But, I mean, that's what we do, so. Although it only takes us a night to do it, that's the reason why I need other raids, because I am so bored.
Are we gonna do anything else or
Yes.
more?
Mangry, come over to us. We're a building over from you.
Yeah, I'm still zoning.
Just watch your hate and stuff like this on this, because you are probably going to die extremely quick on this, especially since I am quite positive that you do not have your Essence of the Dragon 1 from EOK progression.
No, but I got a Wayfarer's tent. That's pretty freaking badass.
That tent is awesome.
Go ahead.
You should really look at doing the progression on this one too, because you also get a hell of a fucking totem or trophy for finishing this expansion as well, which pretty much is the exact same as that tent as well. So it doubles everything you got with that tent.
In about 10 minutes, I gotta run and pick my roommate up from work. They're only like a mile away. It'll take me like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, while you guys are still zoning in, I'll kind of try to semi-explain this event. So, you see how every one of these are a green Sarnak. The problem with these is that since you guys haven't finished Essence of the Dragon, you're going to get seriously damaged by anywhere being close to these things, which is the unfortunate part. Now, once we start the event, you're going to see it. You can't back up. You can't back up that far because you're going to see these red totems that spawn. Basically, starting from like up at this side where kind of I am right now, all the way around this thing, a big like horseshoe shape around this place, which means that you can only back up so far, because if you get out of that area of the horseshoe shaped dragon totems, it's a death touch. You're gonna die. It's that simple. So do not back up very far, but you're gonna want to keep your distance from these guys as much as possible. Now, the good note about this is that the NPCs that I gotta use to trigger this event to start, they walk up here, they will actually help out. Now they've got a pretty good amount of DPS on them, and they've got a lot of HP on them as well. So, I normally wouldn't say this, but if you guys can, I would say come back down the hill a ways right now and buff them with, honest to God, whatever you pretty much got. If you guys come back down to where I'm at, these NPCs that are all right here, buff them with pretty much whatever you got, because it's going to help. Because you guys are pretty much going to take a backseat ride on this event. So, don't go outside of the Dragon Ring range on this at all, but stay back far enough, but you guys are going to constantly have to make sure that you're constantly keeping up and healing. So Les, that's unfortunately going to be a lot onto you to keep you and the other ones up on this one. Me, Airy, and Substance can be up in here because we've got the progression done, so we should be okay. These things are going to come in waves. So the 3 soldiers at first are going to come in, and we're going to have to kill them. Now, the difference is we want to technically balance all 3 of them, because once basically the first one goes down, The next two from phase 2 are basically going to spawn up. So we want to balance all these things down and then try to kill them at a simultaneous time. The next two are going to spawn. We're going to kill them, balancing again, trying to kill them at the exact same time. Next, we're going to get the veterans that are going to spawn up here, or I should say spawn, but go active up top here. Again, 3 veterans. Again, balance them, killing them off. Now, unfortunately, at this point here, we're already going to be into the phase where meteors are going to happen. Now, you're going to see these huge red circle rings that are going to be kind of on the ground, and they're really much of a pain in the ass. Now, it's not like the raid where you get like an ass ton of them and there's like nowhere near the ground that you can safely move. So basically, get out of any range of those red rings as you possibly can. Everybody needs levy on this event. So stay levied or you're going to get a huge toss and you're going to die from that regardless too. So, and you guys that don't have Essence of the Dragon, don't be surprised if you end up dying on this event regardless anyways. Once that part is down for the veterans, the Soul Feasters that are up top, there's 2 Soul Feasters, and there's also 2 Chidokais that are going to come down. We want to kill the Soul Feasters. That's the best time to, honest to God, use your burns, is on the Soul Feasters. As soon as they come down, blow up the Soul Feasters immediately. Don't look at the Chidokai at all. Stay on the Soul Feasters and kill them first. If you kill the dog guys first, they're only going to respawn another dog guy up. So kill the Soul Feasters immediately. The Namer is going to come down during that phase as well. So we don't have long. So now we're going to have to take on all of it. But focus on the Soul Feasters first, then the dog, then we'll focus on the Namer. At a certain point, Talendor will wander off up the stage up there. We will be able to move the Namer up there and totally avoid the meteors that are happening down here. Now, the meteor clicks, I'm going to, Les, if you want, set them to a free roll or free grab when they do pop up. If you guys feel that you can handle it, grab one of them, and then if the red target rings that you see on the ground are really hard to tell where the dead center of them, honest to God, are, only due to the fact that the geometry of the event, sometimes the red ring is actually underground and you can only see a part of it. So then you gotta guess where the dead center of it is. It's tricky, but what you need to do is you need to take your little clicky and then run to the dead center of that and click it immediately. And I mean, you do not have long. Like, it's like a tick. So as soon as it says like meteor warning and the meteors are about to spawn up, those meteors are going to pop up on the ground with red rings somewhere. Again, we can avoid them, hopefully, but not all the time. Like, a lot of the times I'll get too many ads or the NPCs are picking them up as well and stuff. I can't move this stuff. So it's going to be really, really tricky. So again, like, this one's really going to be just DPS hard, assist me like crazy, and keep yourselves alive as much as possible.
Well, you zoned in at all.
All right, Mangry, we're building over from you. We talk to the one dude, and you say ready.
Yeah, look for Meiji Matoris Filato, or whatever the fuck his name is, on find. If he's there. I think he might have went and gone and picked up his roommate.
Yeah, and I gotta go and get them in a minute too.
I'll call stuff out as much as possible
Breaking
during this
up.
event.
I can only hear you sometimes. I think it's breaking up. Discord.
Again, I'll call this out as much as I can during the event. So when those little shield thingies drop, the 3 little green type of dragon scale looking things, just set them to free grab. Substance, I know you can definitely do this part as much as possible here.
Meteors are a bitch.
They really are. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to do a meteor on this one here. We don't have the DPS that I can easily able to move around to get a meteor click, and I don't even think Aries going to, especially due to the fact that we've got 3 people that can't take the hits from these green guys either being close up.
I've seen area heal. We don't need to block them.
Remember, stay back. Like, you guys, just stay back, but remember, those red dragon totems that are going to spawn up, do not back up further than those. You've got to stay in front of those. And again, make sure everybody's got Levy on, because you need Levy on this event.
It's up.
Alright, well, it's not going to matter too much if M's not here. Let's just do this.
Mangry, are you coming? Mangry, you're still zoning in?
Mr. Angry.
I think he's still looking for the zone. That's alright. They're coming. NPCs are moving. Event's about to start, so get ready.
If yous do die, I'll res you as soon as I have the chance to.
I will keep them up as far as I can up here, too. Sorry, let's just move on for a second to get the NPCs to help out.
Have to balance kill them DPS. Remember, don't kill one by itself.
Just stay assisting though, and range the shit out of this stuff, because I don't want you guys getting too close either, because I don't want you guys dying now. Watch those red totems behind you. You see the aura thing, so again, you guys can stay back enough, so it should be good. You guys just can't get too close to these green guys.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave right now.
This is going to be a hard fight, so.
No, don't kill the soldier. No.
Now that's the NPCs. That's the NPCs that are doing it. Alright, so there's one of the defender shields. Just set them all to free grab. Substance, whoever else, grab them. Alright, life stealers now.
I've got one.
Now those meteors are going to start coming. Again, if you guys like substance, you can do it definitely, because you can get in range of these guys and stuff. Lasts and stuff like that, you guys can't. We're going to avoid it. Like, literally move away from it and out of its little range thing, and you should be fine. But make sure you guys got Levy on.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill the one.
You can go ahead and kill it. The other one's going to spawn regardless anyways. The NPCs, they've got a lot of DPS, like I said. And they can handle a lot of hits too, still. Veterans are coming next. I will leave a lot of this stuff as I can on top of those guys as it is. The NPCs, like I said, can handle a lot, so. Okay, here's the first meteors coming, so be ready. Okay, see that one that's right on top of us? You gotta move to the dead center of it. No, that was off. We're gonna get hit by that meteor regardless.
I see red on the whole map. There's no center.
There is a center. It's really hard to tell with geometry.
I see red all the way to the pillars.
Just be ready. We're gonna get these guys. Here they come already. We've already got these guys. Keep on working on the veterans, though. Keep healing through everything. Just work on the veterans. Don't worry about anything else. We've got one aura that we're going to get hit by. Yep.
Joker die on me.
Namer's up too. I got them all. Keep working on the veterans. Okay, I'm not sure why. Oh, there comes the soul feasters. We gotta get these soul feasters down. So get the soul feasters down ASAP. So target my target and just burn it. If you get burns, use them now. We're gonna get hit by the boss too. Next soul feaster. As soon as this one down. Oh shit. That's not good.
Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta keep me up. Now you gotta get me res real quick, or
I
we're
died right
fucked.
after you.
Well, then we're fucked.
Yeah, everybody's dead but me.
That's alright.
I'm tanking everything.
I blame Mr. Angry.
Ah! It's just not enough DPS in this group. We need a Zerker or a Wizard or something that's DPS size. It's alright, we can try it again. But we gotta get somebody in here who's DPSing.
I have to go.
You gotta go, Substance?
Yeah,
Oh, but we're so close. You're pulling on a 102,000 damage per second scale there.
Yeah, without whatever would have happened, I was completely out of mana, like midway through those second ads.
It's because of the green Karzak. They're mana draining you.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I felt the mana drain hard.
Well, good thing for some AAs.
I'll try again next week. I'll be around.
I'm almost there to res.
Thank you for being almost there.
Alright. well, if Substance can't do this, then he's the one that really needs this because of that. I mean, I don't know if we can find some other ones that want to come that have this. I mean, we could still do it.
If we can't, you guys, I would love help doing Ark's Menace. The last 2 missions on that.
I still think we'll do that regardless anyways.
Okay.
I've got nothing else to do tonight, so. And I love helping. Because I've got nothing else to do in live, and I've got nobody to group with in live anymore because nobody shows up on live server anymore outside of raiding.
Really? Why?
Because everybody's done everything. I mean, everybody's done their hunters, everybody's done progression. I mean, there's nothing left to do in the expansion. I mean, all we do is show up for 3 hours, raid everything in a single night, and then call it quits.
Log on alts or what?
Most people are doing that too, unless they're making new ones. I'm not trying to toot our horn on Valhalla's side of or anything, but I mean, realistically, if we had have not taken our Christmas break and had we have actually had the 3rd raid in Tier 1 unlocked for ROS the first night that it was active, we would have placed 3rd overall on this, like, out of every server for beating ROS expansion.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. I mean, like, even when I'm over here, like, I'm looking at my, like, parses and stuff like that. I'm lucky if I can come in the top 30 in our guild when I'm full burning, even while I'm on the raid boss, full burning. So I'm taking all those extra repo hits and everything, too. So, I mean, I'm lucky if I come in top 30 on DPS. Trust me, DPS does rule all. It makes life so much simpler. The more DPS you have, the simpler life becomes.
Thanks for trying, guys. We'll do something next week.
No worries.
No worries, Substance. We'll try next Saturday. Hopefully we've got a few more people done with the progression and we don't have to deal with the nasty aura from these guys.
Right? Better, guys.
Good night.
What do we gotta do to get that aura out of here?
You gotta do the EOK progression. So if your best friend should honestly be eqresource.com. And then just look up. Yep. So there you go. Just go to the EOK and go to the progression and follow that. You just got to follow the progression line on that and get your Essence of the Dragon 1. Which, if you plan on really continuously raiding, and if this guild here, even on test, is going to start upping it and working on towards getting to that point, everybody's going to need that regardless anyways, because it's going to be required for EOKs, and it's also going to be required for ROS expansion. So you're going to need that regardless anyway, so you might as well do it now.
I started 2-boxing a bunch of it, but I got stuck on a mission in Plane of Health that has a bunch of constant ads and shit. I couldn't get through it.
Nope. No. Plane of Health.
Yeah, Plane of Health is going to be Broken Mirror.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is like Licinium.
Yeah, Licinium, Scorched Woods, Droga, Chardock, Frontier Mountains. That's the EOK stuff.
Yeah, I ended up knowing that then.
It's not bad. I mean, like I said, this stuff really isn't too bad to honestly do. It's just, it can be a pain. But like I said, I mean, if you look at how easy that first event was for us on doing the first HA that we just did, it's easy peasy stuff. I mean, it's really not that hard. Even this expansion or this event itself is not that hard. It's just the fact that you guys are out of the damage range, but you're still getting smoked by that mana drain, and that's the killer point.
Let's work on some of the progression. Let's do EOK progression then.
Certainly can. Well, I'm guessing you guys probably haven't even started yet, which means probably step one, which is... What the hell is that again? Guess that'd be Licinium?
Yep. But in order to get Licinium, don't you have to have one of the missions from something else before that even?
Oh, yes. But it doesn't matter what mission. Like, it can be a stupidly ridiculous mission.
Which expansion?
Let me look it up again.
Is it Broken Mirror or Darkened Sea? I thought it was Darkened Sea, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it is. What is it? Contacting leadership that it's under, I think? No, must be under the very first one. Conservative citizen. Yep. One progression task from the Darkened Sea. Doesn't matter.
Any progression tasks for the Darkened Sea?
Yep. So, do you guys have one done? Like, a Rising Storm, Gathering Clouds?
I've got all the Partisan done for Darkened Sea, and I got Paragon of Darkened Sea done.
Oh, you're alright then. Les, you're good there too?
I only need Ark's Menace, and I've finished everything.
Oh, well, why don't we do that instead? Because that will at least complete you on that too.
Yeah, I'm to the point in that one that I can request the Arc Menace raid, so I think I've done all that. Or maybe it's all the Arc Menace tasks or something, but I know I've done all of that.
Okay.
So where am I going?
Yeah, tell me where to go.
You guys want to do Licinium? Since everybody's got Darkened Sea stuff, let's just do Licinium. So head to Licinium.
Yeah, I'm pretty easy with whichever way you guys want to go here, so...
I vote Licinium.
That's where I'm headed.
It's one of the more difficult ones. I mean, Licinium honestly isn't that bad to get through. It's the Scorched Woods one that, again, it's not bad to get through. It just, it can take a while because there's a couple of factions that you might have to work through.
It's okay, I've turned in a bunch of bone chips.
I wish it was that easy.
Anyone else having issues when they zone their screen locks up for a minute?
There's a little lag going on.
A minute? No, but a few seconds.
Well, either way.
I didn't know what you mean, but mine does lock up for about 2 or 3 seconds.